Well, hello again my friends farmers. In this video I will show you a lot plows for FS25. PLN plow pack, polish plow pack and 2 KPS plows. And before we continue I want to say that all these mods are available in description of this video. And now let's start with PLN pack. This is how the mod should look like in mod sections of the game. Some of you might ask what even the name of these plows mean. Well, I'm here to explain. So PLN 335 means 3 housings and each one is 35 centimeters deep. And if it's 535 then it's 5 housings 35 centimeters deep. And now let's move on to the plows. So here we have 5 plows. 335, 435, 535, 635, and 835. So the first one is 335. It costs €1,940. 80 horsepower required, but MTZ50 can pull it. For first 3 plows max work speed is 9 km per hour. And all 3 were firstly exported in 1964 year. Weight for this one is 475 kilograms. And it's 1.1 meter wide. 435 costs €2,130. Requires 130 horsepower. And his weight is 630 kilograms. And it's 1.4 meters wide. Now 535. It costs €2,320. Is 1.7 meters wide. Requires 150 horsepower. And it's 875 kilograms heavy. Next one was made in 1982 year. It costs €6,350. Max work speed is 10 kilometers per hour. And weight is 1.1 ton. Is 2.1 meters wide. It requires 180 horsepower. The next one is PNU. PNU 840 because it's 40 centimeters deep. It costs €24,700. Requires only 165 horsepower, but in real life a lot more. I don't know how to fix it, but I still would use this plow only with K700 so it would be realistic. It weighs 1.2 tons, but I think more. It's 3.2 meters wide. And max work speed is 12 kilometers per hour. Now for customizations. For 840 you can chase between metal wheel and normal wheel. Or change color. Now for 635. For this one you can change only the color. And for last 3 too can change color in small cuters. And this is how they look when they are dirty.
Granini, drinkini, workini.
And now when wear out. And now let's move on polish plow pack. And this is how the mod should look like in the mod sections of the game. So you can find them in plow category. First one is 1 meter wide. It costs €1,100. It requires 20 horsepower. It's 460 kilograms heavy. And max work speed with it is 12 kilometers per hour. I have another mod with the same plows, but don't mind them. The next one is 1.5 meters. It costs €2,180. It requires 40 horsepower. It's 500 kilogram heavy. And its max speed is 12 kilometers per hour too. Same as for all of these plows. The next one requires 64 horsepower. It costs €4,340. It's 2 meters wide. And it's 600 kilograms heavy. Next one requires 77 horsepower. It's 2.5 meters wide. And it's 660 kilograms heavy. And it costs €5,420. And now the last one. It's 3.5 meters wide. It requires 90 horsepower. And it says that it's 600 kilogram, but we know that it's not that light. I think it's 750 kilograms in real life. In customizations you can change the color only. And this is how they look when they get dirty. And now when they wear out. Now you might have a question. Why these polished plows require less horsepowers but are still wider than PLN plow? That is because Unia plows goes only 25 centimeters deep in ground, but PLN plows goes 35 centimeters deep. And that is why Unia plows require less horsepower. But now let's move on to last two plows. PSKu 8 and PSHK 5. And this is how the mods should look like in the mod sections. And these plows still are in plow category. Let's start with PSHK 5. It costs €13,000. It's 3 meters wide. It requires 150 horsepower. It's 942 kilogram heavy. And max work speed is 12 kilometers per hour. In customizations you can only change the color. And now PSKu 8. In configurations you can change the color change between metal and normal wheels. And you can also add rollers behind. Those rollers will cultivate the ground automatically. It requires 210 horsepower. It costs €4,920. It's 4.8 meters wide. It's 1.9 tons heavy. And max work speed is also 12 kilometers per hour. And this is how they look when they get dirty. And now when they wear out. And these plow goes same deep as PLN plows. 35 centimeters. And that's it for this video. Next time I will show some cultivators and disc harrows. The mods are in description as always. See you next time. Bye bye.